The greatest space heaters can significantly reduce your energy costs. Even though these appliances use energy on their own, the cost is much lower than what it would be for heating your entire home. Consequently, a space heater is undoubtedly the best option if you simply need to heat a tiny area. What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're talking about the 5 most popular space heaters of 2022. And if you want more information, we also put the links in the description box below. Starting with the Dr. Infrared Heater DR998 Dual Heating System. The Dr. Infrared Heater DR998 comes with a wooden casing and rectangular shape at 16 by 16 by 11 inches, which could be mistaken for a subwoofer speaker. It's well constructed and looks substantial and fits in well in a room with a lot of wood furniture and a warm color scheme. It might seem out of place in a home with a gray and white palette that's currently in fashion. When running on a high heat setting in a 15 by 10 foot test room, it was able to increase the temperature by about 4 degrees Fahrenheit, and the heat was distributed fairly evenly with just a 2-degree difference around the room, similar to most of the heaters, but when placed close to where we were sitting, it was able to warm us up in under 30 seconds. This heater uses an average amount of energy compared to the other space heaters around. Right on the front, it has a large and well-marked control buttons and an LED display that shows the settings with easy-to-read numbers. This heater can also be used as a humidifier as well as a fan for cooling, and you can set it to oscillate up to 360 degrees for a more even distribution of air. At 25 pounds, this is a heavy and hard-to-lift space heater. However, it has wheels that make it easy to roll across the floor or into a closet for storage. There is a timer that allows you to set the heater to automatically turn off up to 12 hours later. To control it from across the room, a remote is included with the unit as well. The exterior surfaces of this heater won't burn you, and when it's on its highest setting, it sounds about as noisy as a running dishwasher at 51.7 decibels, which is average for a space heater. To conclude, the DR998 is a solid, well-built heater that can effectively warm up a room by about 4 degrees Fahrenheit, so it might not be the best choice for a large or very chilly area. But with its large buttons and digital readout, the control panel is easy to program, and you also get a remote so you can operate it from your lounge chair. Next up is the Dyson HP07 Purifier. The Dyson HP07 is way more expensive than just about any space heater on the market, but it has a lot going for it, making it one of the best space heaters. For starters, it's beautifully designed, though its modern look may not appeal to everyone. In addition to heating, it can cool off a room and purify the air, so you are essentially getting 3 appliances in one. In a 15 by 10 foot room, the HP07 raised the temperature very evenly on its highest setting, increasing the temperature by 7 to 8 degrees Fahrenheit in 20 minutes. However, it used more energy than any other model, about an average of 0.34 kilowatt-hours. In spite of the fact that the Dyson has many functions, it's intuitive to program with a remote. In addition to changing the heat level, you can set the unit to oscillate, adjust the airflow speed and direction, set a timer, and turn on a night mode to dim the display and slow down the fan speed. You can only operate the heating element of this appliance with the remote, and if you lose it, it will cost $30 to replace it. All of the surfaces on the heater stay totally cool, so there's no chance whatsoever that anyone will get burned from touching it. There are also no fan blades, which makes it very safe in cooling mode, as well as very easy to clean. When it's heating on high, the Dyson reaches a sound level of 55.8 decibels, which is about as loud as a coffee maker. The Dyson uses a 2-piece HEPA and carbon filter to trap gases and particles, which the company claims include allergens, bacteria, mold, formaldehyde, and cooking smoke and odors. But because it's an air purifier, you'll have to replace the filter once a year at a cost of $80. Overall, the Dyson HP07 is a beautifully made, easy-to-use product that is versatile with a lot of unique features. In addition to serving as an effective space heater, it can be used as a cooler and an air purifier. Next up, we got the Heatstorm HS1500 Infrared Space Heater. The Heatstorm HS1500 Infrared Space Heater can be mounted on the wall so it's out of the way, or it can sit on a set of attachable feet. With its slim profile and glossy gray or white plastic finish, the Heatstorm HS1500 resembles an air conditioner. In a 15 by 10 foot room, it evenly raised the temperature by 5 degrees on its highest setting, which was similar to the other space heaters around, as well as its energy use is averaged for about 0.27 kilowatt hours. The HS1500 has a touch screen to control and display the settings. It required a few readings of the manual to get the hang of programming it. The display is extremely sensitive. You have to merely touch it, not press too hard, or it won't activate. The brightness of the screen can be adjusted, which is useful. You can set a timer to automatically turn it on or turn it off. A remote is included with the unit, so you don't have to get up to control it. However, as the remote is tiny, it could easily get lost in the crevices of the sofa. While it's operating, the surfaces of the heater become slightly warmer than room temperature, but are still comfortable to touch. However, we did notice that it heated the floor by about 6 degrees, which is a waste of energy. When it was running at its highest setting, the noise level at about 52.1 decibels. That's similar to the loudness of other space heaters as well. In addition to the tip-over or overheat protection found on other heaters, this one has a child lock to prevent little fingers from accidentally turning it on or fiddling with the settings. In the end, if you're tight for space and or don't want your heater underfoot, the Heatstorm HS1500 could be the best space heater for you. Next is the DeLonghi ceramic tower heater. Slim and standing about 2 feet tall, the DeLonghi ceramic tower heater doesn't require a good deal of space and can even sit on a table. In addition to being stylish and ceramic, it effectively warms up a room very quick. On its highest heat setting, the DeLonghi was able to evenly heat the 15 by 10 foot room at 4 degrees Fahrenheit in 20 minutes. When placed right in front of us, it warmed us up almost immediately, and it uses slightly more energy than the other space heaters, just at 0.28 kilowatt hours. The DeLonghi ceramic tower heater comes with a remote, so you can control it without leaving your desk or getting off the couch. You can also set the fan to oscillate to help distribute heat evenly. There is also a fan-only mode, the anti-freeze setting that keeps the room at 4 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is good if you want to keep your pipes from freezing, and a timer to automatically switch it off after up to 24 hours. While all of the plastic surfaces on the DeLonghi stay cool to the touch when it's heating, the grill in the front gets very hot, reaching temperatures as high as 246 degrees Fahrenheit. That's more than hot enough to burn a hand or singe a pet tail if it brushes by the heater. At 51.2 decibels on the highest setting, this heater is average in terms of noise for a space heater. While this might not be the best space heater if you've got pets or children running around, it certainly offers versatility in its design for a great price. The DeLonghi ceramic tower heater is currently hard to find, but stock is due to be replenished soon, so be sure to check in every few days. The finished product for our list is the Lasko FH500 fan and space heater combo tower. If finding the best space heater is your #1 consideration, look no further than the Lasko FH500. It bested every other heater when it came to warming up a room. It was the only one that was able to raise room temperature consistently by 10 degrees Fahrenheit in a 15 by 10 foot room within 12 seconds. Although it's over 3 feet tall, the Lasko FH500 is slim and has a clean, uncluttered design. It's available in black and white, so whatever the color scheme in your room, it should be able to blend in easily. In spite of its great heat output, it drew an average amount of energy in relation to the other heaters. However, there is an eco mode if you want to save on your bills. After you set a precise temperature, the power cycles on and off to reduce energy consumption. The fan can be set to oscillate for an even distribution of heat. And you can also set a timer to shut the unit off automatically after up to 8 hours. None of the surfaces on the Lasko itself present a burn hazard if you've got children running around, and it's not too loud either. Inside the Lasko, there's a permanent filter that needs to be popped in before first use and then vacuumed every 2 weeks to keep it in top condition. This heater can be controlled by its panel or by a remote control, which you can store in a pocket on the back of the tower. With all of this in mind, it's easily the best space heater. Overall, the Lasko FH500 costs more than many of the other heaters on our list, but isn't overly pricey. And if what is most important to you is heating up a chilly room, this is the best space heater to beat.